Here we go, another South Florida maintenance. So look at that. I already tell this is going to be a very good setup because instead of a 3/4 inch drain, they have a 1 inch. And when you double the size of the drain or make it bigger, you're not going to have any water issues. And there's no way that pipe's going to clog up. Be very difficult for a 1 inch drain to clog up for an AC. So you can see there's a little bit of rust and algae. Nothing crazy. Got a couple bottles of really hot water, flushed it out. So they stated the house was getting dusty. Now the insulation on the panels were starting to fall apart. So every time the fan turns on, it could be sucking the insulation through the ductwork, making the house dusty, and all the insulation goes inside the house. Now this was a very professional installation. Everything was done exactly the way I would have installed it. The ductwork is done. Unit is installed perfectly. All the chains, the straps, the pan, the switches are all set up nice. Good carrier air conditioner. The only thing they did state was that the system needed a couple more UVs. I just soaped everything out, cleaned everything. They have a very powerful purification system. They have an oxidizer with a UVC system. And you can see inside of that unit how clean it actually is because of the UVs. I love them, especially down here, how humid of a climate where we live. It's important. I always like to clean the exterior side of the air conditioner as well, just because if I come back, I like to make sure it looks nice and clean and everything is well kept. I also go around, clean the filter racks, just wash them down with some soap. Pressures are perfect. Refrigerant, everything mechanical is right where it needs to be. Oiled the motor just in case I ever have to work on it. Hit the unit with the hose, took everything apart. I'm not going to take the hail guards off because they're hurricane strapped, and I don't want to mess with anything that's hurricane proof. Not my job, and it's not my thing to do that. So go around with the soap gun, load up everything with the soap, clean everything out, make sure it's nice and soaped up. This unit was actually pretty well kept, just considering there's no trees or anything else above it, so no leaves can fly on the top of it. Soaped everything out, went around the entire system, let the soap sit for about 10 minutes, then hit it with the hose. Got everything all washed out. The bottom of this unit was relatively dirty, so I made this contraption. I'm going to start selling it on Amazon. It's a PVC stick with a rag at the end of it. There you go, whatever works, I guess. All the screws, they were getting rusty. Checked the capacitor, checked all the electronics. Everything is spot on perfect. They even have a little surge protector to keep the unit nice and safe. So that capacitor was rated for a 30. It was getting 29.13. That's about as good as it's going to get. Clean the top of the unit. And there you go. Drill flip. Nailed it.